Hey guys, I got a lot of people still asking me about printing an array, so I'm just going to do a real quick video and just let you know what's going on. I've got my basic skeleton up here. Notice I do not have any imports or anything like that. This is just plain Jane, no extra effort on your part. This is just how to print them. I've got a starter array up here. It's just the numbers 0 through 9, but it's something so that I can work with. Okay. First and easiest way to let you customize is to just use another loop, the same loop we've done every time. So we pick a variable, we start at 0, the variable is less than the name of our array, dot length, and the variable goes up by 1, okay? Again, learn it, love it, use it, okay? From there, I just print, okay? Now, if I want things on the same line like I normally do, I take the ln away, I print one index of my array, and then I concatenate whatever I need to separate it. In this case, I'll just do a comma and a space. But if I do that, then this is where I end up with that hanging comma at the end. Okay, so say that one right there. That one's not nice. That's not what we're wanting. So I need to find some way of removing that. Now, there's all kinds of different ways we discussed in class. There's the if test, you know. If J is not equal to R length minus 1. Oops, what was that? Okay. And actually, this one, since it's our last one, that one could just do ln. Okay. So there's this way that would work. Oh, no, wrong way. If it equals the length minus 1. Okay. So there's one way of doing it. Let's see. The other one is the exception handler that we used. So this goes right back to being the only thing inside here. And then to get my spacer line, I just use the backslash command. Okay. And that will print the same situation. It goes ahead and prints it, deletes it, and then hits enter. So that's what's going on there. But the reason why you need to know how to know a loop is because they'll sometimes specify how they want them separated. Sometimes they'll want not an equals, a hyphen. They'll want a hyphen between each number. Okay? Sometimes they'll want a vertical bar. Okay? So you can see the boxes the elements are contained in. And sometimes they'll just want a space. Okay? You have to write your code to answer whatever question's going on. Oh, this, yeah, okay. So if I don't have anything in there, I don't need to delete backspace. There's my 9. Okay. So that's with a loop. Okay. That one you can do by default. You just run through the array the whole time, and that's good. Okay. Now the next one is using the library. Now the library does require an import. It's our normal one, util, wildcard, and right there. Now this is the arrays library. Okay, just like random, just like scanner, it's a library inside utility. We need it. Okay, so I still got that same array up the top. Okay, not changing anything, but in this case I only need one line. So I need a print statement, and then I call the arrays library, just like math dot, st-draw dot, all of those libraries that we've used before. And then I use the toString method, okay? And then I list the name of the array, R. Now this one prints it formatted. So we can see it's got the square brackets on the outside. It's got everything separated by a comma and a space. So again, this is another way you can print it, but this one is specifically in that direction, okay? Now, those are the main ways of printing, okay? But I know I've got some people that want to do it even easier, but I want to caution you, okay? All right, so we'll get to the char array in a second. Right now, let's stick with R, okay? If I wanted to just print this, remember it's a integer array, it's got 10 values there. What happens if I try to print it like this? I get this garbage value, okay? It's nonsense. It's a memory location stored inside the computer, okay? And very likely you will get something very different because your variable will be stored somewhere else, okay? This is not a good way of coding it, okay? However, there is one exception, and that is something we found kind of by accident that I need to address, and that is if you have a char array. Now, we know chars are characters, but if I try to do this print with a char array, then I just get all my values in a row. So this is doable, but it's not really pretty, okay? This doesn't make any sense. You can't tell that it was an array. You can't tell that there were 6 values in there. You can't tell if any of them were more than a char or anything like that, which we as the coder know they weren't. But if you're trying to get information from that or you're trying to share that with the user, then you don't know what's going on. So this comes out unformatted, just each char slammed together, no spaces, no designation, no identification or anything. It's just there. Okay? So this only works with a char array, but still not recommended, okay? So if you get either one of those situations, you either get that weird scramble nonsense or you get everything in the array with no formatting, then you know you probably did something a little wrong, okay? Hope this helps. Have a good one.